Hello everyone, in today's video I will illustrate how to update the firmware in your Sony ZV-1 series camera. We'll update my camera to version 2.0, which was released in mid-February of 2021 and adds the ability to use the Sony ZV-1 camera as a webcam when connected to the computer via USB cable. To download the Sony firmware, go to the sony.com website, select Support, then select Self-Support, select Cameras and Camcorders, select Digital Cameras, select Compact Cameras, select ZV Series. At the top of the page, select Downloads, select ZV-1, select ZV-1 System Software, select Download, scroll to the bottom and then select Download again. Now you'll need to sign in for the download. So if you already have an account, go ahead and sign in using your email address and then select Continue. Enter your password and select Sign In. You may get a warning about linking account services together if you have multiple Sony accounts. I did, and I hadn't linked them all together, so that's what this is all about. You may not see this section. Select Save, and then wait for the file to download. Once the file is downloaded, close out of the browser, go to your download folder, and double click on the file to open it. Turn on the camera and go to Setup 5 page and just double check the version to make sure that you need to upgrade the firmware. Right now my camera is showing version 1.0, so loading 2.0 is something that we can do. We need to make sure before the update to remove the SD card from the camera. Next, we need to make sure that the USB connection is set up for mass storage. Then go ahead and plug the USB cable into your computer. If you see this screen, go ahead and select Don't Show Again and then select OK. And the camera should indicate USB mode mass storage. Before continuing, check the screen of the camera and make sure in the upper right hand corner that the battery indicator shows at least 3 bars of power. So now we can go back to the computer and select Next. And then confirm the firmware version on the bottom of the screen that we're going from version 1 to version 2, that there's a difference. If there is, then select Next. And then the camera will take approximately 10 minutes or so to download the firmware file and update. Once the firmware is updated, go ahead and select Finish. And your camera will turn back on. It will indicate that it's in the USB mass storage mode. And the firmware process is now complete. So if you're going to use the camera for streaming, you need to do a couple of things. One is remove the USB cable from the computer after the firmware upgrade. Then you need to make sure to set the camera to video mode. If it's not set to video mode, you will not be able to enable USB streaming. And on the Movie 4 screen, you would need to select USB streaming. Once you do that, you'll see the indication to connect a USB cable. So at this point we can go ahead and connect the camera back to the computer via USB cable. To use it as a webcam, go into your favorite application, go into settings, go into video. Right here we have zoom. This is the Logitech Brio camera that I'm recording on right now. I'm using audio from a Samson G-Track Pro series microphone. But we can go ahead and select ZV-1. And this is the video coming out of the ZV-1 camera. I forgot that this was pointing in a weird direction. So now I'm talking to the Sony ZV-1 series camera on my computer. Of course, we're listening to the audio from a Samson G-Track Pro. What does the video look like? Again, this is 1280 by 720, so it's a very small screen size that you're seeing right now. But it looks fine for like a basic webcam, but if you're going to, let's say, want to record straight from the camera connected via USB and talk like I am right now, and create a video from that for upload to YouTube or social media, this probably isn't good enough resolution. You're probably going to want like 1920 by 1080 or maybe 4K. So keep that in mind, that you're restricted to the 1280 by 720 with this camera when it's connected via USB cable as a webcam. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to my channel to see more videos relating to the ZV-1 series camera and GoPro cameras, and click the notification bell so you can get notified of upcoming videos that I release. Thanks for watching the video until the end.